Tudor J in beautiful Lord's Bank Village. I'm joined by my both co-hosts. To my quick left here is Jojo. Good night, Joe.
Good night, Belize. Good night, viewers.
And the other one needs no introduction. So Stephen Bissett. Steve.
Good night, Palace. Good night, JJ.
Yes,
And good night, viewers. Please remember to like and subscribe
That is correct.
to the Real Talk Show.
Quickly, Bissett, I would like to send out prayers to Big Mike Lewis. He was knocked off his bike yesterday while training on the Nana Highway.
Definitely.
He sustained some injuries. Bicycle out broken up. Over bicycle, I buy back the bicycle. Big Mike is great. He's a legend, and so we're thankful, very thankful that he's safe and he was at the bike shop today too. So you know that's bad right now.
Yeah, he was on the bike.
Great to hear.
Praying for you, Mike.
And we also have to send prayers for Mr. Woods out in Miami. He was riding his bicycle too.
You not on too?
Okay, and he got knocked down. And the last report we got, he was in an induced coma. Hopefully he is recovering and will make a speedy recovery. All our prayers go to those.
Yes.
Good night to our fans. Good night to those that are tuning in. Good night. We're not spent. Already tuned in.
Oh yeah, the guys out in the Middle East, holding the peace. Guys out Los Angeles, Vasalvin, Bana Live, Banana Man, Building, Caracru out in Los Angeles, in Houston, in New York, and other
in Atlanta.
Of Belize.
We have Bida in Atlanta, and we have Lad in New York.
Lad in New York. Yeah, so
Yeah.
welcome guys. Quickly we said Thursday, loans to go. Weekend double had its race, an open race. And we saw not the initial show, but the young boy
Ahmad Cherrington.
Cherrington.
Cherrington
AKA
light up 18
Warthog.
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 When I want to Bandy, Bandy nothing get up though. You get up though.
Sit right back down.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm talking about.
Talent.
Young people of
Ability.
old people for the beat young people. That's play for people.
Man,
Old man for the beat young people.
I want to add to that, man. I say, one away, for Brider, at the Medine, boy, every time he drop that book, boy.
Yeah.
But he just.
That right there, I tell make that me and my boy. I didn't know it for cause of it. That is clear to be seen.
Well,
Whenever I attack him, he open up. That's a sign. That's a smart and a big sign, okay?
big thing.
That athlete is not ready for no class.
Well, he started training late, so our guy.
So am I ready then?
No. I know this.
I don't want to know.
I forget. At the half of the man start late.
Read the results now.
The man.
Get the results
is
from
on his bike.
Jojo.
The results from the Thursday race show.
All right, the result for the Thursday race. All right.
Let me change the format quickly. They got deep 9 rather than go 3A, 3B, C. They dropped the vote 9. I was getting 9 deep, which is good. And then they gave, I think, 5 prize for the Waral. So the Waral was first place. Ahmad Cherrington from G Flow. Second was Brandon Cadus from Running Rebels. Third was Ali Lozano from Running Rebels. Fourth was who was fourth?
We get the.
The red one with top 5. Busy boy. Right?
Yeah, overall, the top 5 overall winner was Ahmad Cherrington, like the Palace just said. Brandon Katu second, Atlee Lozano third, fourth, Caden Sullivan,
Okay.
and fifth, Dwayne Wade.
And then the top 9 in the club category?
And the top 9 in club category, of course, Fast Cat, Brandon Katus, and we have to salute again King Thursday, he win.
Okay.
Then we have third Warren Cowie, fourth Kenway Smoke Gladden, and then fifth Bravo Young, and then sixth Sherman Thomas, seventh Taricano, and eighth Tom Tellett.
Oh, big ride by Tom.
And then Anthony Tun. Respect to Anthony Tun.
Tony.
Okay.
Top 9. Again, now have an
No.
open race Thursday. No, I thought
Two more. I got one Thursday and next week Thursday focus on that one. So that'll be this Thursday and be open again, and next week's Thursday one next open and focus on this. So that's full spice up and really sharp up for the cross country coming up. So the open elite junior double loads to go like the Tom Philip. We're supporting Jaro Campos and who else? I think Andy Bennett, other people sponsoring those Thursday races. Thanks for supporting cycling and thanks for keeping everyone
active.
Yeah, we got it. You see, Mr. Johnson?
I was going to ask the next 2 Thursdays they're going to do the open races, and they'll
next Thursday before
and they will do it the same way.
Yeah, they do top five
overall
elite juniors. They mix up elite juniors. Then adding 3 females, and then they get the top 9 club.
Okay.
So that's something that can do that. After that, I decided I think them to do one at least once a month. We were recommended once a month they do an open one, and then next 3 club if they don't want to do one out. One out that'll be good. That'll be like after class one to know elite race going diamond as well. So I was a gap that, and he's committed that we need for try helping out the elite juniors and elite focus on the race well there.
Just to, as you say that, I can give some information about the juniors. I know that there's a push to get about 6 juniors to go for summer vacation. Well, it's not vacation, to go to summer training camp in California to get them ready to ride the Tulsa Tough, and to get them ready for the Caribbean Championships and so on.
Which in Belize this year?
And it's going to be held. They have finalized that,
Belize,
and it will be held here in Belize. So that is a big plan, and I know they are looking for people to assist in contributions. So I mean, for those guys to go out for about 4 to 5 weeks, it's going to be a costly venture, no? So any assistance that can be given will be gratefully appreciated, and you can contact the Cycling Federation of Belize with those donations.
Nice. This weekend we said bring up some races as well. Bring up I think 35th. I remember Moncaya's the Puma women's cross country 3-5.
Yeah.
Women's cross country. I think a couple of foreigners might be here too. I was told.
I heard that they should be.
Our favorite would be Kayakatus and
Patricia
Bake.
Irini.
It was
Patricia Chavaria. You have the Lovell.
The 2 sisters. The 2 sisters name.
You have Gabi.
Lovels.
The Lovell.
One.
Oh, you're talking the Chavaria sisters?
No, the 2 sisters. The 2.
One is Giggly and one is Lovell.
Giggly, yeah. The two Giggly sisters.
Yeah, there are 2 sisters, but one is married, Lovell, and the other one is used her.
So that's how Kyle to Belize finished the Digipark as well. That should be an interesting one. I think Donis having that too, so tune into Donis and get that. Then Sunday man also have the Tilapia Fresh race. Because it's that last time Tilapia Fresh go on a while now, but then incorporate on a second race and the left side the corridor in a poetry. And then Mr. Guns has his El Norte, Guns is
the Ray of the North.
The Ray Norte. Yeah, Guns Racing Club. I think about 55, 60 riders. That got some big prizes as well. I got $1,000 for 8 donors. I mean,
it just uncertain. It have the same time with the female cross country.
Yeah, it crossed, but
I think Palace and
but yeah, the past what happens is that the past I think we don't come together. That's the reason why we race some kind of come together from early. And we're going calendar.
Right.
And build the calendar and know that I personally think that club riders, clubs should abide under the auspices of the
federation
as much as possible. If much as possible, make we got some respect for the man of cycling and just try to get some races right. When a clash for them.
Right.
You know? And especially classic. I mean if you go and leave Sunday race also like in a mountain pine ridge. I don't say I could remember a club race, but club riders are going to mountain pine as well. So but that's with the classics, and this weekend the women's class country is
a big race.
As well. So maybe in the future the people can
look
at that as well.
Or at least my suggestion would be if they can tie in, like for example, Mr. Guns race is coming from the north, and tie it in that it will finish at the same spot where the females will finish,
That's a good suggestion.
but finish before their, before
Before
them,
female
so
cars,
so that
okay.
the crowd will come out and see two events instead of one event. No?
Yeah.
But they
Possible
need.
for that still happen right now?
I would assume
What's
so.
that?
Say, what Bizet suggested would be a good idea since they already set that way for the race to finish at the same spot, but they have it an hour before.
No, different because you're going to wait now. Tell about this, that could be
No, but
But Mr. Guns race is going to finish in the city or finish not?
not.
Okay. Well, then it's out of the way.
Different. This is far.
Different
finish
then.
not.
No
Alright.
problem. No problem. Sorry.
Sorry, brother, going through
All right, so those are three big races for this
This
Sunday.
weekend.
I think Mr. Gunzman was live stream one. Don't start the cross. I don't want to do the Tampa Fest one, but everybody live stream. I know, so that should be straightforward. The president is supposed to get call the president for chiming, but let me just before we say because we take only 10 minutes for this. Congratulate our
Big
boys,
congratulations.
our boys who were in Colombia. But when I watched the race, they said me and they was talking while the race is going. I have never seen my father 5 years veteran. I have never seen Billy. Listen to me. I use Joe words, stick up in. I've never seen our national team ride in such manner that they rode. I mean, they had some faults, but that's not we are story the faults later. But the faults are God no. Your sins are forgiven, guys. So the little faults you all have, I haven't seen nobody's a national team rode the way how I see that team they ride with the level of riders that they rode against. So that I'll start with that.
But I say something. So Palace, you now take back your word that the possibility exists. And like say we can't
Yeah,
win.
how much you going?
No, I'm just saying.
I thought we can't win the race, Joe. That's not happening. We win the race.
But the possibility
We won the race.
No.
And I thought we can't win. We don't win, Madrid.
Before, what I would say is this, right? And we'll go through this discussion as Pala said later. We will go through all the results of the Pan Am Games, Pan Am Championships, because the juniors rode all rode well.
Junior, the boy got 20, right?
Keaton, right?
The third. Where we call in at the U23. Similar time, 21st.
28th and 21st.
The 21st or U23, though.
3. Yeah.
So 28th in the juniors, which is
Keaton, right, junior.
Yeah. They were great, but they take too long for move up. And if you notice, somebody was telling me, you say that already too. The juniors took too long for move up, and the elite rode to the front too long. So they reversed the role. And then Jeremy Senna was 21st.
He had a big ride because he rode by himself. He had no help at all.
Yeah.
In the juniors, we had 3 juniors.
But they ride for themselves. We don't reach a level that juniors yet.
Well, I think we're coming along.
Put man by the front like the elite.
We're not as developed in that aspect yet. But the juniors, they were trying to come along. Devin Major, Jamal Tablada.
Actually, he don't fell close to the tip.
What's the word that I'm looking for without being too vicious? He was bumped. He was bumped out of his position, and he ran off the road and had to get back on, and that's why he ended up farther in the back. Jamal Tablada rode impressive too. He came, I think it was 28th or something. But the
level that we rode against, all of them rode phenomenal in my side because we don't ride like that in any kind of Pan American Championship there. The Pan American Championship
they were nearly 30 miles an hour.
To next level to Olympics.
Yeah.
And then next game they will go after that Olympics. And all the riders are riding a Pan American games. So most of them might even ride a Central American and Caribbean games, which we should go in July of this year as well.
Well, I would say this to the elite riders. I salute the entire 6 elite riders, and the possibility always exists. And so respect to driving to move up in at the top 10. And I do agree and understand that we're riding against not a continental pros, but we're riding against world tour pro. And so I to understand why Palace make that statement, but I am a bit different. I always believe, like Bizet, that the possibility exists. And so I salute the 6 riders that ride for the elite. And not that I'm neglecting or forgetting the junior and under 23 respect to know as well. But although a great job, and the president
Quickly
must
before
be recognized and big up to.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I think this is I always get in trouble when I say this, but I always go back my way because I know to start ride bicycle. I know cycling.
Yes, sir.
I don't think no federation has taken the country to that level that we went on Sunday. I mean, you watch my last 13K bedroom, a lone red shot,
And white shot.
our somber 4 shot, the song, the anchor.
They stretch it out.
And I big up Belize.
So when I saw that in my mind, I say, okay, they feel good. One, I said, well, yeah, but no, 30 kilometers is too far for them to be out there. And then when they come in that last kilometer, what they got swamped. They were kind of cycling. In Korong now, when they became Korong, they backseat jive, they backseat Corey, they can't move. And so, what Corey and Justin admitted on the interview, I like when they take charge. Justin said he was leading the team, and with his experience, he should have known that 30 kilometers was too far for them to. But I guess excitement and they was to figure out why that lone bad man they are. I just figured they get excited and they took control. I mean, the correct thing for them to have done is that they can be strong right behind the Colombian, Mexican, Costa Rican train, and then they come off of that where they come and expunga right after man like lead out. They couldn't even execute their proper lead out where one man was gonna all out and pull up and the sprinter jump because they got swamped.
When I rewatch,
So that's the only thing I see in that particular thing where we. But I was impressed because Belize not end up no front and no place, push no rotation in our Pan American. I think in a Central American thing we see we push no get free man and push no place like that. So and a Pan American Championship.
respect to the
It has to
guys,
be,
man.
they have to be
But
applied.
Belize fan, I love Belize, the commentator. They said
I
it was a good marketing for the entire BTB.
I think the Belize Tourist Board, and
Yes,
I'm going to say this, that the
yes.
Tourist Board need to write a check to the Cycling Federation. The amount of praise and publicity we received from those guys riding
Yes,
from
sir.
Agreed.
kilometer 13 to the finish was impressive. Like Pala said,
Agreed.
that's the best in a big event we have ridden in a long,
Yeah.
I think in the history of cycling.
I think so.
Belize.
I go.
I mean, we have won in smaller events. We have one goal in the Caribbean Championship, but in the Pan Am Games, that's the one of the highest events that we have done. So
Championship is no games.
championships, definitely.
And they even got so far as even make a mistake because Belize was always at the front going into the finish. That even when the Costa Rican win, they said Justin.
Yeah, they are rich too.
Because Belize may take the lead and then
I
they
would
win in a red shot, so they so they make a mistake. Why?
I would say
So
this.
a lot of publicity.
I would say this to all Belizeans that are watching us. If you did not see the event,
Yeah, take a peek.
please go on YouTube,
Take a peek.
look at it, and even if you don't want to watch the whole race, I don't think you need to
Watch
watch
the
it.
last 13K.
Yeah, the last 13 or 15 kilometers,
Look brother.
and you will be.
Yeah.
I will tell you this. Me and my wife was watching.
You are impressed.
And we were so impressed.
You be blown.
If the TV If the TV had ears, it would have been blown. We were yelling and screaming so loud for our boys.
Yeah.
So congrats, and like I said, I hope the tourist board would write a check
Yes.
to the federation.
Boy, alone
And
beat
to assist.
TV and the boy got the boy's shirt got beat.
And the colors,
Yes.
I don't know if it was just me. They were. It was beautiful to see the colors, and it was the red. All the jerseys was red. The national jersey was white with the Sobrano on it, and it was a sight for Belizeans to see.
Yeah, it was good. It was
But
good.
we will leave that event.
When I actually rewatch it, they're not actually 13 kilometers. Actually 12 kilometers.
It's
But equivalent to
give or take.
7.5 miles to go. That really too far to jump up. Anyway, it is what it is. Kudos, respect, salute.
They don't do it.
Yeah.
It's,
So
But I think they will reach it again, and maybe they could try to fix that, no?
Yeah. Let me ask some question.
Mhm.
What are the average thing guys do?
Why they about 28.5, about 6.
For 110,
21 miles.
100 something miles.
Wait,
yes.
110 miles.
That's serious. They got it quickly. They have 6 man there.
Ready for fast 100.
They would focus on the can correct across country when I ride slow.
And I want,
They got speed now. They got speed and they got good speed.
And
they
I
can
was-
ride slow now. They
I
ready.
respect to my cousin.
They
I would say this. It was 6. It was
Tariq, he got 400 pane,
yes.
couldn't make it back.
It-
Speed got so high, no?
There were 6 riders, and let's give all 6 the kudos because all 6 rode well. We started off with our national champion, Corey Williams, Justin Williams,
Respect.
Derek Chavaria,
Salute.
Jivin Gonzalez,
Salute.
Fernando Rosado,
Salute.
and Tariq Flowers.
Salute. Salute.
So all 6 of y'all rode well in the elite competition. In the under 23, Jalen Briseño, you were super.
Manners and respect.
In the juniors, we had Jamal Tablada rode well, Devin Major rode well, and Keith Enright Jr. rode very well.
Yes, sir.
And we give the whole team and the whole delegation big props. It was a well done.
That's what we're president now.
20.
So the
20.
Let's-
The race balance is the 2024
And
class
I
country.
said the
We're going to do a league final, dissect on the end.
The president take on this on his own.
Look at that.
What? The whole everybody out there on his own.
No. I don't think
So the
so.
Olympic with the assistant at the Olympic.
What's up with that power no? Stick up it, man. I make one of my way take straight now. I said Joe do it that way.
Regard and disregard, Joe.
Be yourself, Joe.
The Olympic company they help the man too.
The Pan Am Games falls under the Olympic Committee. Those are
Besides, with that now, we got two slots for the Central American Caribbean Games coming up in the Dominican Republic in July. Central American Caribbean Games. And we got next spot due to this performance in the Pan American Championship. We got 3 spots. We got one more thing. We got the Central American Championship. We got next spot too, so we could get the guys out in the Central American Caribbean Games.
That would be nice.
Yeah. No, make I tell you something quickly, guys. People ask me this, and also make I tell you for present. This performance that Belize has done is because it favors our riders better. We are better flat riders. Now, if you put this race in the hills, we not look so. One time, okay? We not gonna level up and then we could go uphill wrong. So the hill of the terrain, and those guys they are drop back. But we are showing that we could conquer flats, we could handle flats. So the next step now is to make the guys they start getting the hills because anyway you go on a hill. So most likely that they are like no right on the course here, right? Make us some climbs. So let's watch that. So we know the thing that as we reach that hills, we probably guys disappear from. We are not trained as much in the hills. We are not as good in the hills. So if you're gonna have a race, one big race with the hills, which shows like when they go on the worlds and spot there, we're in trouble because we're not bred like that for right now. We're not trained like that for right now. All right, so I can try to get the president this. Make you ask the president some of the questions. Got people ask me, London say, AXA, we have to do the carry list. That's the first thing.
Maybe I started.
Good night, Mr. President.
Good night, Mr. President.
Good night. Good night.
Mr.
I would like to tell you from the desk of the Real Talk Show, we'd like to thank
Good night, Mr. Joe. Good night.
Good night.
besides this,
Good night, Mr.
we'd
President.
like to say a big congratulations to the entire team and to yourself and your federation for such a big ride in the Pan American Road Race
On Sunday.
on Sunday. That's what it is.
Mr. Good night.
Okay.
Miss,
Can you hear me well?
yeah, we are hearing you now.
You must get a TV hard or it reverse back. The TV might have load TV or
Yeah,
something.
I think that's out.
All right.
Yeah, we'll talk together.
Yeah, so Mr. President, congratulations for a magnanimous ride, Team Belize. You all did a great ride in the juniors, in the U23, and in elite. I was telling the crowd earlier that I haven't seen Belize riding in such fashion, like I said, that saw them ride, especially in a big games like that. So have to give kudos, don't get the riders kudos, but have to give your federation and the Olympic Committee. If that then it's fun. Because Joe in the jump they had about the president cage trip I own. And you know what? I want to quote the Real Talk Show. I'm sure you get help from other entities to take those guys outside. And so we just like to thank everybody that gave you that help and thank your federation for doing a splendid job in that particular race. Me and you don't discuss already, and you may have heard. We don't discuss, and you also said it in our interview after the race that the guys may have went out too early and they get swamped at the end, and that gave us the eighth position. So, but magnanimous ride, and you must be commended for great work. Mr. President, we got some questions for you tonight.
I want to start, Mr. President. Mr. President.
Yes, do. First off, I'd like to say
Okay.
a huge thank you to my colleagues in the CFB.
Yes, sir.
And I'd like to give a big round of applause to all the riders that participate in the Pan Am Championship. I think they represent the country well.
Yep.
You know, they did a superb job. You know, all these guys went out and did a phenomenal job there.
Mm-hmm.
So we did, however, you know, to say thanks to the Cycling Federation, we did ask the Olympic Committee for help. They promised us some help, but so far that's pending. We could get some money from them, but that's the only help that we gotten so far was going to come from Olympic Committee.
Okay. Kabisset was asking that. Kabisset was indicating maybe the BTB, the Real Belize name, get called Pana race there. Belize name, Galatina was.
Yeah, we are
Big fashion. So we are asking maybe the Minister of Tourism
And the tourist board itself.
to his board. Should I give the Federation
Today I
or
had
money?
a brief chat with the minister, and he pledged to help us out.
Yeah.
We went out on our own this time, but I'm pretty sure the minister, talking with the minister today, that we're going to get some help from BTB.
Great. Very nice. Nice.
You know? But yeah, the race was it was very intense. Let me start off. We started off with the time trial
Mm-hmm.
for the juniors. We had Keaton right out there, performed very well. I must say kudos to him because this is something that we don't practice here in our country.
Yep, I said that already.
We don't have, we don't be practicing the detail. But he went out and he did a great ride. And then on the second day we had Jalen out there on the time trial. He did excellent as well.
Mm-hmm.
Came in on the top 10. And then the following day we had the junior race, and those guys executed quite well. We didn't get on the podium, but
Mr.
the amount of
President,
points we earned there from the juniors, and then the following day we went out there again. We had Jalen out there, executed quite well. We didn't get on the podium again, but we were in there, in the top 20.
Yeah.
Now in the big dance, the finale, man, I must say is kudos to all the riders. We had two additional guys who was new on the team, which is Tyreek Flowers and
Fernando Rosado.
what's his name?
Fernando Rosado.
Fernando Rosado. Man, we didn't expect that much from the guys, but they did a hell of a work. Those guys came back, get water, went back to the guys, serviced the guys well. So I must say, kudos to those guys. They really performed well out there. The other guys, well, with their we at our age advocate that they're in a little bit better shape, but Fernando and Tariq did surprise me with the performance they put out there. So kudos to those guys. Derek, he had just got off the plane. Didn't expect that huge thing from Derek, but he went out and he did his thing as well. Corey, he did his thing. Jiven, oh boy, him and Justin was out there, man. We made a slight little error on the end, and I think everybody saw that error. And it's really and truly cycling. If we did not make that little error, I think we would have been podium that day. That race was for Belize that day, but we got a little error, and we got to go back to the drawing board again. But kudos to the whole cycling guys that I took out there, and everybody execute. For that reason, though, Belize is number 1 in the Caribbean.
I figure.
We're in the number 1 spot. We earned the slot.
Yeah.
We gained all the points that we went out there. We were out there chasing points as well.
Number 1 in the Caribbean.
So we're looking for another game. We got a game coming up in Costa Rica. We're gonna, see how that is. If it's not too much of a hilly race, we're gonna try it out, even if it's for the time trial, where we gain some points on that one.
That is the Caribbean.
So we really are on top of the game right now. One more time.
That's the Caribbean. That's the Central American Championship.
Correct.
Yeah,
correct.
And then we go to DR for the Central American Caribbean Games.
Yes, for the Caribbean Championship.
Yeah.
The first event, which is the Central American game,
Is before.
is in Costa Rica. You said
Costa Rica.
Yes, in Costa Rica.
okay, Mr. President. I also want. I don't want to correct you. I just want to remind you because you didn't call his name, but we did have Corey Williams also did the time trial for the elite, and I think he rode pretty solid too. I know he did.
He did some excellent performance on the time trial as well.
So we
had only the Bermuda guys had passed up Corey, but he had passed up 3 different persons, including Derek Chavarria.
Yeah. So nice,
Mr. President. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we want to go to the meet of it, and we're glad that you call in. And from last year, I was invited on this show, on this podcast, and there was a topic, can't ride. And so next week would be cross country, and we're still talking about can't ride. Going into the cross country, what's the final status of international rider coming in?
Well, I'm always hearing Mr. Palace, on this can't ride thing, but I think he'll be pleased with the amount of foreigners that we're gonna have here for cross country. We definitely have stepped it up. I think if you ask me, with all the invite that we had out, it's gonna be too much for just to start off the year. But we have a lot of foreigners that's gonna be on this cross country, so I think Mr. Palace is gonna please with the result when he see all the foreigners. We're hoping now that we had extended the invitation that they all show up.
Okay.
Is it that will there be a vetting committee still that would limit the invite?
When you use the word vetting, it's a little bit powerful. What we do, Joe, is not really vetting, right? You cannot have the pro riders come in, so we just try to, level the playing field by looking at the guys who are coming. As long as you're in competition with the Belizean guys, then we'll invite you to come.
Mr. President, do we have a criteria that you
are looking at?
that you are looking at?
Yes, it's just the Continental Pro. There's 3 different level of Continental Pro.
Okay.
All right, so it's all right.
We won't invite World Pro Tour, correct?
That's correct.
Okay, will we invite the Continental Pro?
Yes, there's a certain level of Continental Pro that will. We have a separate group of people that's doing that job. We don't want to use the word vetting per se, but yes, we ask you for your aval, and then we look at your history, and then we let you know if you are able to come and ride against us guys.
And when is the deadline for them to make that application, and when will they be notified if they're eligible?
Most of the emails have already went out with the guys that's coming in, because everybody that's been asking for the invitation, the person who is in charge of that has already been dealing with them and sending out their invitation. So I am assuming that it's going to be quite interesting, because there's a lot of foreigners going to be in for this cross country.
Do we have a limit to the number of foreigners?
Do we got a limit?
We didn't put a cap on it because I don't want to stress too much in it because it's a first for us that everybody been asking for open it up. So this is the first year that we are going to invite more than we normally do.
All right. Can I ask you another question? Do we have a limit on the number of riders to ride the cross country that we can safely?
Yes, for the invitees, we are inviting.
No, not for invitees. A total limit that is between the federation and the police and the ambulance and so on that says this is a safe enough number of riders that we can take. For example, the Tour de France has 120 riders. Do we have a number that we will say that we can't be more than this?
This is the best time the president.
I don't have the answer to that one, but I'm sure we do.
This is the best time for we invite a lot of them because we know a lot of men are right person, not right.
No, that's why I'm asking.
You know about 45 million, so it's the best time for begin 55 for an American 100.
Let me ask you a question.
The number is just around near Palace, but we're hoping that they all show up because the invitation has been out, no? And a lot of people who was interested got the invitation, so we're just hoping that they all show up.
Yeah.
All right.
They can buy against 125 man Sunday. A lot of man are good man too, so we go right against them man.
All right. The question where we always say for the real talk show where I may understand is that the policy may only set up the teams outside for bringing riders. That is not the case this year. Like
will the local teams
have anchors?
I don't think so. Okay.
No, the local teams is not able to bring it. We're just inviting teams to come in. You cannot bring an individual ride on a local team.
Okay, so
the policy remains.
All right. How about the way you are a pro and you can bring in two man? Like for example, can Derek Charrera bring in 2 teammates?
He asked for that, but no. Unfortunately, we just inviting to an individual team.
Okay.
Can you give us a couple of the names of the teams that you all have sent invitations to?
I don't have that list with me, Biz. So I was briefed up a little earlier. I could have got that list, but I don't have that list.
Okay.
But we'll be sending it out on the social media. Who all the list went out to?
Because Mr. President, the policy that was set with Leticia when you all just won, when you were vice president, that policy may state that if you're a pro rider, you can bring two of your teammate. That policy was set in 2022 when you all won election. So I'm just curious that
right. So that policy was remained up to 2026. So what the guys who is in charge of that is doing, they're moving away. Even though we're at 2026, we're going into 2027.
Okay, so wait, hold on. We'll come again.
So the policy that was set was for 2026. So we still, if we follow that, then we wouldn't have changed anything. We would have remained the same. I don't invite the foreigners that you always pleading to.
That's what I'm asking the question. If you are a pro and you could bring in 2 men, I was asking you why Derek Charrera would be able to bring in 2 of his teammates if the policy states that.
Well, it's only a part of the policy that we tweaking for this year.
All right.
Can I ask you a question, Mr. President? And this is a straight yes or no answer. Is there going to be a year that we will just open it up?
Again, that's the whole idea behind the whole mission. That's the idea behind it, but it's hard to just do it on a flash like this in the middle. Let's say we have 2 weeks exactly to cross country. So we're going to try a little something, and then next year, hopefully, we can open it up.
No, but Mr. President, I don't want to rock your boat, but I just want to let you know this and maybe you will concede to it that we've been singing at this at podcast for over 2 years to open it up. And y'all keep saying no, and then all of a sudden now on the top of open and things. So my point is that we, as you have seen, that we are capable of riding with the world's greatest riders, and we need to have them start coming in here to race against us because it costs and we always are struggling to get out to race against them, it is easier for them to come and race against us, and it's at their expense. So it would behoove you not to open up the cross country, and to open not only the cross country, to open racing in Belize in general.
Mr. President, it could be said that the Federation seems to be siding to try to make a Belizean winner. I don't think that's the case, right?
That is not the case. I mean, if you ask the general public, most people would want that, right? But when you were a cyclist, or you what's the last time a Frenchman ever won the Tour de France?
Yeah,
per se. So
1984.
that's the idea that we leading on to. But I think to answer your question, guys, we are trying our best to get this thing where it'll be wide open. Just not for World Tour pros, but it has to start someplace. So we're trying something now, and then next year we'll see how best we can move a little bit farther.
Well, we appreciate it because we have been seeing the 2 years can ride, and so you bring some clarity not only to us but to all the cycling.
Well, we still don't have a can ride, you know. So let's. I mean, it's great to hear that y'all are trying to move, but we still have a can ride list. I can guarantee that there is a can ride list.
Mr. President, we are there next week to again.
And we will go through the can ride list.
We might not get a list. So if we don't get a list, you can expect we for be silent. No?
We will not the powder, yo.
We can pull on off.
We're not powder next week.
We'll see the list way before then.
Okay.
One more thing, Mr. President.
You'll see the list way before then.
Yeah. One more thing, Mr. President. I went back and watched the 2024 cross country media coverage, and that was excellent. What would you guys do this year in terms of media coverage? The 2024.
I don't want to speak up on it too early, but we are working on something special this year. But we have not zeroed in on it, but we are going to have the live stream moving forward.
Okay.
All right.
If you have an idea when we are know about it? We want to have
tomorrow.
Okay,
it's be out there tomorrow.
Good, guy. We don't want it back next week to the next tomorrow. That's good.
It should have been coming out today, but we're fine tuning it, and it's going to be out there tomorrow.
Nice. Good.
All right. Love it. Well, we really appreciate. I appreciate everything that.
Any other question, guys? I kind of good.
It was well said, and we appreciate it. And thanks for answering.
Yeah, we have a couple of guys that's going out on training too. Federation is working. Also, for the record, we are going to have the Junior Caribbean Championship in Belize in August. Here in Belize again.
In August, have we narrowed down a route yet, Mr. President?
We're working on that.
Because I know that there's a lot of road works.
Elite Caribbean Championship, but it's too much. So we're looking for a shorter route.
Yeah.
But
and that route, that elite route is in bad shape.
Yeah, the 30 miles is too long, and then that course is also on a bad construction. So
right now, so you can't use that route. That course. You need to find a new course.
Further, quickly, make me the president. Quickly, list out some of the things where the federation is. I think.
Can you name who all are leaving? As you said just now.
We have Jamal Tablada, and we have Caden Sutherland, who's going to Trinidad.
Okay.
For a little program there.
Okay.
And then we have Irene Baki, who is going to France for 2 months. For training, for Tour de France. And it depending on what she wants to do, that could be extended to 6 months.
Okay.
And when do they leave, Mr. President?
I'm sorry, I didn't get that, please.
When do these athletes leave?
These athletes are going to leave one next week. We have 2 athletes leaving, and then Irene is going to leave after the cross country.
Anything, Mr. President, for the A10 Warthog?
Yes, there's some special thing coming up here for Ahmad. What's hindering Ahmad is his age, but we did spoke on that at the Congress, and they're looking for doing something special for Ahmad too out in France. They are going to have some scouts down here when they have that Caribbean Championship. The UCI is going to send some scouts down here.
Yeah.
To not only to look at Ahmad, but to look and see how else they can help us, move forward.
Because Ahmad can take part in the Caribbean Junior Championship.
No, he cannot. But
Okay,
they will be looking at him.
15.
To be honest, when we spoke at the Congress, they do look at all our live stream and they watch what we do down here.
Yeah.
Mr. President,
The UCI president was really pleased with the way we performed out there as well. I had a meet with them this morning again when they let us know that we are in the #1 place, and they said, "Believe it's really moving forward because we are in the #1 in the Central American."
Mr. President, I know that y'all are trying to get a bunch of juniors to go out in the summer, in their summer break, to go out to Los Angeles to do some training and to racing at the Tulsa event. I know that this is something that y'all will need quite a bit of financing on. Could you give us your account or some contact that people can make contributions to those events if possible?
Yes, sir. My general secretary, we're trying to put something together, and we're gonna share it on our social media page.
Okay.
Where we have an account set up that if you would want to contribute for these guys to go out,
that would be great.
Also, I spoke to Rocky Matos, and he indicated to me that he really is impressed with what we're doing.
Yeah.
And he advocated that me and him gonna have a talk, and he's willing to help out with the juniors as well.
Great.
So if we can get a few more people to come on board, I think it's gonna make it a little bit easier for us because we do struggle.
No, I told him, Mr. President,
the money to suffice all these things that's happening.
So
you need help.
So what Bizet is saying, within your entire body, the federation underneath will set it up so you can always put it out there.
Yeah, we can always
Definitely
and we at this podcast will make sure that we will keep announcing the account number or the contact number and so on, and we are asking anybody that is capable of donating to donate, and I would assume, and I am talking for you all, anything counts and everything counts. So don't feel like you have to have big money.
Yeah.
Anything that you can give is appreciated.
Quickly as we wind down, the Costa Rica course, have you received that course as yet?
No, we haven't that, and we don't have a date for it, but we are waiting for that, and as soon as we get that, we'll put it out there because that is very important to us to know if we want to or we can challenge that.
And Mr. President, I think I am hoping that we are doing it, but if we're not, we need to get down to that as soon as these events that we're trying to go to, as soon as we can, and we get the route, we can get the velo view on those routes so that we can go through the route and and start preparing tactically and everywhere possible.
Because Mr. President, quickly, I look at it as though we were doing 2 test races in a mountain pine range
And a flat terrain.
for Columbia, a flat course, so I was a bit concerned.
Yeah, like I said, we had the course was a little bit late for us, so we were just getting prepared for anywhere it goes, no?
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to say a little here. A lot of people, in our country and so forth, was advocating, they want to know why Justin Williams. But if you go back, like Bizet said, and the last 13 years, and they see what Justin Williams put out there in that show, who was really the man of that race, who set that race and set the tone.
Yeah.
That should tell the people there, all those people that's hollering that Justin should be retiring or could be a coach. I just want them to see what that guy did out there.
And Mr. President, I would like to say this too. I know that most of the juniors that went out on that event are being coached by Corey Williams, which is I think is great, and we need to put that out there that all our elite riders are getting good coaching from wherever, from different pros. But we are also contributing back to our own, which is great to see and has to be commended. No?
Who was the coach for Sunday's race, Mr. President?
Ken
It was Ken Goku, who was a national team coach from Cayman Island. He was there with us.
Okay, he was there. Okay, all right.
Respect to Ken Cool, that's the
Ken go cool.
Huh?
Ken
Ken
go
Goku.
Ken Goku. All right.
Ken Goku.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Salute
Okay.
to him.
Let's check,
We
check.
also had
Big him up
Mr.
too, pal.
Elman Williams out there, who was the service guy. I was the driver.
I don't like Calman Williams though. They are Calman Williams though. Too much of good friend, Mr. President.
Mr. President, don't get in the middle of that war, Mr. President.
Move on, President. Don't get into that.
So
Don't get into the middle of that war, Mr. President.
You have any last word, Mr. President, for us?
Yes. Again, cycling has definitely been rising. You know, it's up there. You know, we can see now that the hard work is finally paying off. We are in the #1 spot right now, and we expect to go a little bit farther. After having that word today with the Honorable Minister, I think we're going to set something up for the national team where we're going to see more, these trains setting out there for Belize. I think Belize, now anywhere we go, Belize has earned that respect, that any one of these Caribbean that we go to, they're going to be watching out for Belize. Beforehand, we used to go to all these games and we weren't finishing the race or we weren't doing anything. Now we can see we're on top.
Yeah.
We're not only finishing the race, but we are, on top of the race.
Very good. Agreed.
Well, congratulations again, Mr. President.
And, thanks to everybody that contributed. If I missed out anybody, appreciate everyone.
Yeah. I got a text also from some people on the state, so we'd like to thank you, Mr. President, for doing a splendid job. And one person asked a question. Election comes up in November. Will you be putting up your name to go again, or this is?
I'm too early to answer that question, but
yeah, right after the sunset.
Yeah, something like that.
It's too early for him to say.
Good.
No make Paul put pressure upon him.
Why the people text me, Box the President?
Yeah, I understand.
Mr. President, congratulations again, and thank you for
continue going, Mr.
President.
President. And if you got this national team, you got to look good. I think you shall keep this together for the remainder of this year. The problem that when time after they take out man and put on man and start back race, and I think you keep this the 6 man again and look good. I think you keep that 6 man.
They sure did.
If you add more man, you have then they look good. So I think you should keep that particular 6 for this year. And if you get better results from others, then you add in a couple more guys.
And I bias got that 6.
I totally agree.
Yeah. Okay. Mr. President, it was nice talking to you from the desk of the Real Talk. I'd like to thank you again for coming to us, and thank you for a splendid performance in the Pan American Championship in Colombia on Sunday. And we wish you and your federation the best as we go into next week, Saturdays.
And this week,
90 what? 97?
98.
96.
96.
Sorry.
96 run last
98, yeah, but 96 run.
Yeah. I missed out 2 for Hurricane too. That's why that's why when I reach 100 at 2020, when I reach 100, I shut down a couple.
Yeah.
But with the 100 cycling, so we did the sports. I know the surprise that would happen. To me, this time a long time. I personally think with them up.
Mr. President,
I actually get a lot of calls too, Mr. Palace, and people are saying this is the best they ever seen cycling.
No. We're not. I agree with you, but when I don't make the comment, then you got 20 people they call me after my show, okay?
Mr. President, all the best on
Mr. President, I will say, Mr. President, this is the best I've seen us do.
I will say this before you go. Thanks for calling the Real Talk Show and make the air very clear concerning the can ride rule.
So we're going to ride
moving into 2026 cross country.
I'm moving to how much?
Yeah,
how much?
Numbers. So
we are people who are buying to the event. So no year, Mr. President, no year CFB collect no money for live streaming now.
Yeah.
It's like the first time I look like it's so like we are collecting money.
Mr. Salute.
Mr. President, all the best with the women's cross country on Sunday.
Yes, man.
Yeah, salute the best president.
Yeah, besides the best of luck in the Sunday's women cross country as well.
Yeah.
All right, thanks guys. Good night.
Good
night.
Yeah, man. Yes, sir.
Salute again, the best president, pal.
All right. So now,
That's it.
we're doing that.
Yeah.
Cross country 2028.
2024.
2024. We end up wrap up with that.
No.
Right.
I have to go do it.
Right,
We'll
that's it,
dissect
yes.
the 2024,
The
man.
2024, yeah.
Oh, you
Kill
kill
and
it.
hand it back, and you have to go. So,
I said, oh, it's okay. You let me know. Comment.
you never know coming.
All right, so, I'll leave it.
That's
That's why can the team be paid to government. That's Alex story, lad. That's Alex story. Alright, so we're gonna try that already. Meet and greet. We said when sick meet and greet 20 what?
Sunday. The same.
Same women's cross
Right
country.
after the women's cross country.
29.
Right.
After women's cross country.
Yes.
Meet and greet. Sick woman and crew and family at the Meter Park.
Digicel Park.
Digipark. What time is that? 4?
I think 5 to midnight, I think.
5 to midnight. Music, food, bouncy house for the kids. That plans to be a great event.
Where? Digital Park?
At the Digipark. On
The guy, they do this for honor. They do this for no we, because we did relatives in it. Come out and meet people, come out and meet on the fans, people that come out there. I want to know who that he. They want to know the people. So the honor for come out to make the event be a great event.
Successful.
Come out and show. We not gonna meet again. We got the time like that where we can show ourselves. Even a parade last year, parade, the Pelinke.
Yep.
Come out and show us even at the parade start, people can know who the favorite rider for the event. So come out. Quickly they said, I don't think it doesn't sound to me like curious. No.
Carlton
Robinson not make cross country. I do make it. I got to like. Well, I could get a thing, but if you do make it, they won't be fully prepared. Because they never ride race long time, and you have to do race for in an event there. So I don't think even if they make it, they not make it in a good form.
They might not be in the top form.
Yeah.
I hope
So
that.
guys, if you hurt that thing, rest it if you need to rest it, and then come back. Young, lot more race stuff on the ride and stuff on us. Get on health. Health, they said, is so important.
Yeah.
Health.
Health comes first. Health
Okay,
is wealth.
so get on yourself healthy first. Race not done. Get back in the thing. No, lose nothing for me.
But for my knowledge, I talked to one of the 2 cyclists, Oscar. He's still not fully recovered, so talking to him directly, he did 9 out of 10. So
for no ride.
So that's
all
right. And so your statement, I'm seeing to both of them, including Robinson, that he wise up in getting himself fully healthy, and then
Come back
for the 2027 season. All right.
Okay. So in close, this is how we are dissecting. This is the 2024 cross country. This is the race where I saw Carlton Robinson rode a phenomenal race. He made some errors. I spoke to him earlier too. He made some not only errors, he made some grave errors that may have cost him that particular cross country. I don't know if we shall fast forward or go to this. I think we should. I'm going to the shorter version.
Part 2.
Part 2. They got part 2. They got about 26 minutes. That right there, that's about fine.
But that's why they find the part 2. I did watch at 24 cross country, and again the last 2 weeks, and when we start the month cross country season, you did say that speed and be the factor. Remember?
Yeah, be the
and so it was also speed in this 2024 cross country.
Yeah, be the same factor again.
That when they reach the about the cement factory that by Lizarraga by 34, between 34 to 37, that right there the race bust up
again.
The race packed to the last 3 years, 22, 23, 24, right?
But 24 he pop coming back though, different.
No.
Yes, he pop coming back, he pop.
Yeah.
You know, pop early like going.
Yeah.
23 was going, 25 was going, to 24 now I think. Alright guys, so this
That is all the way by the finish.
Yeah, I'm going to wait down now. This is about by 7.5 to Belize. 7.5 to Belize. So you got 8 riders coming here. Let me tell you, I'm not your name, but I'm your nationality. 3 Americans, 1 Canadian, Guatemalan, Honduran, eventually champ, and 2 Belizean, Carter Robinson and Justin Charrea Jutuna. They are coming down now, 8 of them coming down to the curve to the Burning Canal Bridge. Like I said, Carter Robinson showed his hand much too early. From the attack start, he was the first person that chased most of the attacks. Most of the attacks Carlton chased. So when Carlton did that, way he did, he exposes his strength. So everybody look at Carlton and say, boy, he's a strong boy. So whenever somebody moved and he like they say, okay, Carlton, you want to get this one for you? And Carlton did the same thing that they wanted.
So what are you saying, Palace? Coming down to the finish and cross country race like that, you got the strength enough good to show your hand. Is that what
because they were great riders in this eight riders. If you want to go the 2 Belizean, the 6 riders were all great riders.
Yeah.
Who don't come second across country, and don't know Carlos Lopez. I mean, Luis Lopez, the one for play with Corey Lockwood, the Perry, the all of them. So but every time an attack was made, Carlton from held back. Because everybody is strong, so they might catch him back. So when Carlton expound the energy there, it costs him. You realize Carlton get go up on the boulevard for space now across country.
Alright, go ahead, roll it here.
So this is the 8 man coming down to the bird in Kakalal. So I'm gonna attack shot there.
Lopez, again the
Lopez. You used to over space for 8 miles to Belize?
No.
Can he drop a bomb? He drop 1 bomb, that 2.5, and then next bomb he drop a boulevard when he gone.
So maybe we can tell them who is who. The two.
I don't mind name good.
Well, let's give them the two Belizean riders. Justin Chavarria Jr. is riding in the white Santino's jersey, and Carlton Robinson
second place.
Is in second place right there in the dark blue.
We didn't ride them Alliance.
Yeah, they were just Alliance then.
Alliance.
And
the champ end up is Luis
Lopez in the gray in number 79.
Is right here.
That is the Guatemalan rider. And then we had an American
here
and a Canadian.
Yeah.
And that's
the Canadian, what was his name?
Pierre something else for the name. That's a Canadian Pierre too. Jean Michel Pierre.
Yeah.
Right there.
Canadian was Jean Michel.
Yeah. So when they come to Burning Canal, they said, I think I want to have a quick fast forward for you.
Right there, so
that's where the real attack started. On
running attack right down the bridge.
Who got after him? Who went after him?
Carlton Robinson.
Let's roll the tape. They man are strong, Virgin. Then 2 Americans strong. All of them are strong. They don't make what's that?
So Carlton gone.
Boom. Error number 2. He don't have before that he might have somebody already. So next error.
So he
separated himself and he carries American with him and they form a gap from Pierre and this quarter. So they two when catch run a hole by himself and then they start a rotation now.
So Palace, looking at it now, Carlton was really strong.
Carlton was strong. He was strong. And I think they see how strong too. So they look forward, they took advantage of his strength and Carlton played into their hands.
Going into cross country, they listen 2-3 miles and you got a strength, you should win.
But he don't shoot a lot of bullets for 8 miles.
A lot of serious bullets he shoot out just there.
So they two gonna catch hole and they were roll. They don't just catch in and they do a little rotation and try to hold the car no. Because they eventually cut them back. But even this when he catch hole, he
shot just
because he's in a position to win. As long as you're in a position to win, Carlton. And this is other riders too to watch for this.
That's Carlton and the American. What was his name? I think Atwater or something like that.
Yeah, he was Skyline. So Carlton help her and they catch running. Now when I catch running, no idea front the race visit. So there's no need for me. You don't need for Pierce or Chase when you the back of the race. In the front of the race.
See, running is even going to push him.
Yeah, when I push on,
He's going to push him, which is illegal. But nobody, no judge or nobody said anything about it. But that is very illegal, and especially in this part of the race.
But they like the business again. The prosecutor, when they contribute, they try to push up.
No, but watch what he did. He pushed him really hard from the back.
But you don't push out for 4 times. You push out for.
He pushed him to go on the pace. And that is illegal.
What's your comment? Stop it.
Quickly. Go through. All right, see. What's that?
No, that has been time has been set.
Can we start at an earlier hour? That's the question.
What's that?
Meet and greet at the Memorial Park. That time has been set.
That they have done set for 5 to 12.
I think it's 5 to 12.
4 to 12.
Yeah.
I say the meet and greet is a great idea, but I think it would be successful if they collaborate with the CFB. Do it Thursday after the parade.
Makes sense. Yeah, when I talk about it, very good point. That Palace, talk about the race. Yeah, Palace.
They're still going to 3-1. They're 3-1.
So what you are saying to the cyclists and your viewers, is it a good idea for them to run or they should?
Yeah, you're going to that. Nothing wrong with it. But I don't mind they contribute too much. As I go past, but I'll come out.
Because Hula Hoo already done push Carlton and Hula Hoo not come on the front end. It just go now.
Whoever they push more to it. Those wanted to go stronger. He was pushing harder than both of them. He was pushing it. But I'm saying that even like see because Carlton need to look back and see the progress. Yeah. If I look back there, I'm saying man 50 feet behind me, me not to the run this again because the man there. But I don't the same when doing this guy, but I must say Carlton look back. You need to look back. You need to say people there.
So far he have not looked back.
Not bad. You know what place that you? No. Oh, you don't push out, you?
They already had pushed him.
So they call it, man
so right there. So back after.
Yeah.
See they right there?
Mm-hmm. You get right after the checkpoint. After the checkpoint.
Right there.
At the Coast Guard.
See, who's still push it? He wants to separate. You know he wants to separate too? I don't even know why he wants to separate. He said after the race.
He can't sprint.
He got split out. Louis Lopez fast. You just Louis Lopez.
But he wasn't Louis Lopez teammate.
Yes, he was. Not today, but he rode it Louis Lopez.
In this race, he was not his.
That's right, but you know he fast.
Yes, I know that.
That's why he tries to bridge the fire.
Guatemala, what was that team name? And he said, if you could recall.
Optima Deluxe.
See, Guatemala team can be.
Remember, this is Ronnie Hula Hoo's about third cross country already right there.
He got second.
If we call when he called it 2 times that
you look how many big brother win.
No, he never called then, but he called it 2 times the younger brother win.
I think so. Young brother only win 1 time, man.
So they catch you now, pal. Still catch you, pal.
So, but he came 2 times. So he came in.
Pal,
but this boy is third cross country.
Pal, this was a great mistake. You know why? Because the time trial man Lockwood was right behind. So no way Lockwood man make this run.
But all he need to do is look back and see what time man they call. If you don't make progress, I can go back and just come back and say spare catch a guy pass. Get the Canadian.
Yeah.
I try it now. I don't look back for say
run it in.
Louis Lopez and I don't the people can say because they too try. The Central American riders are more connected to the set. They want. So you saw PSF?
This whole cross country, I was calling him a crab because he don't go up and come back and come out and
look at it. Went again.
Number 3.
Went again.
He got after.
Went again. Again expending bullets. The need for that. That's a good man there, man. Like the whole it there actually. The way there, why would I be the person who go for against Pierre?
He covered the most moves.
Make Pierre go. Make somebody chase spear. I look for a cross country win. This is that when 3 miles to go bedroom, you're the farm Billy City bedroom. 3 miles away. He should have never.
What is about cross over there and shift cross?
It's a pair again. I'm sure attack right now where we going. We're running going and the champ going. Carlton cover that. Over there.
Baba's Road.
Yeah, this is
That's
of course,
yeah.
I don't
Garbage
get
dump.
you know, the more.
Let's right there.
But running guy and the champ now, yeah. And Carlton cover that quick and three and when they feel that thing. But I'm saying he cover everything. Even when running and the champ went. Corella couldn't still
No. Let's say this. Jocelyn Jr. was playing them. If you notice, he's still here and he not chase nothing. He was punishing them because
he said, yeah, couldn't you remember?
Oh yes,
he
got locked with his gal went into crash mode or whatever.
So gone again.
That's the Canadian.
No.
That's not Canadian.
Well, they're not the American because both of them were wearing green.
Yeah, the Canadian block. Canadian block. Yeah, so right now, the two Central American.
Who gone? Carlton gone again, pal?
I tell him, man.
Huh?
Tell him. He covered everything, which was great for you, but there were riders here that could have covered those for you. Carlton. I was trying to show you, they two are going regular again now. Look who are
So then they top.
They two are regular.
They to the top.
Look who are over there. So everything bedroom. So he wasted a lot of energy.
There they go.
Who got for them?
This is one where I think Carlton make a mistake. Because he'll go on the other side and look at them. Instead of either he sat and just sat on them, he gonna go on the other side and look across and then
drop the back
think.
He don't people say he people say Corey the corner good. So he haven't for he don't know he haven't for that. He say wait out.
And he double in Carlton to go across the road.
Yeah, but I don't come back here. But Carlton covered all and I tell
Carlton are going again in a burn room.
No, this is where I think he makes a mistake. Why be on the other side? You're taking the breeze. Either if you go over there, you go into a top, or if you go over there, you're going to the back to sit down.
He never did the race.
You are leading
if you are over the race, why you want to lead the race? You want to lead the race between at this position here?
A lot of errors, pal.
Lot of errors. Carlton made a lot of errors.
But he rode super. I'll give him credit. He rode super that day. He was.
Carlton could have caught at least second. If Carlton never win the shit, Carlton could have caught his first or second. Them errors he did.
Again, no? Carlton got boy. He go for everything. Huh?
Lot of errors, man. They made a lot of errors. Carlton could have win the cross country or second.
Win the cross country.
When a boy gone there, you run out. The Boulevard there, you run out Boulevard.
5 bullets. 5 bullets I already pick up Palace.
Lot before that. Around 9 miles, so this before this thing on the catch. This thing on the 7.5.
I recall this. He going at Berngrong again, pal. Somebody going and he going again at Berngrong.
But see, he still lead the pace, the lead race with that boat. So
he going again, pal.
Where we going on?
Huh?
You got up here?
Yeah.
Carlton nearly ready to be like, well, bad brother, wait, watch out. No, go away from me. That's the way it is? No, go away from me. That's the way it is. No, go away. He didn't make nobody else chase them and he chased all of they chase.
Right now, so I chase again, pal. Somebody going and everybody say, the Lopez gone.
The champ, you get the champ?
Yeah, he going right
He's
there,
going
pal.
for him. Yeah, get him.
I remember that. See? Carlton Garfield. See there?
That the hell's why.
I remember that live.
Carlton.
Hey, last bullet, pal.
Carlton come at least about 10.
After 7 are done. 7 bullets.
He come about 10.
Hey, last bullet. They can't go after that, pal. He got for Lopez right there.
You realize the top 4 man right there? Look at that back left, you.
And this is where he makes a mistake in my eyes.
Like 4.
This is where he makes a mistake. When he's coming to the roundabout, he will be on the tail.
That's what we do. attack saying for follow Louis over to Olaho.
But now he will come to the end at the
But Carlton
roundabout.
must kind of feel now with him, you know. Carlton have an idea that he likes to go. Don't have idea, no.
You don't see it.
So what will happen now, right? He will stay on the tail, and when they come around, they come around the
And this
roundabout,
guy want to do what I balance move to him, come out the roundabout.
but hard,
He go to the roundabout,
and ride over the bump.
yeah, hurt him.
And he rides over the bump.
Right there.
All that we like free wheel, watch what you handle right now when he come around this roundabout. So he ride through the bump. Watch what you handle when he come around this roundabout right now. Watch it, see?
Yeah,
And then watch it. Yeah, ride over this bump.
Carlton don't think
Watch it. He's pedaling over the speed bump. Right? Watch what happened to Carlton when he come. Carlton going to free wheel.
Carlton don't trouble.
And that's it. He start to think.
Yeah, we
That's
don't-
right there he gets Carlton
we
will
don't-
get gap.
The gap, the American and the gap Carlton. Carlton get gap first. The guy knows how who jump on bomb now. Who gonna know?
Over recorded. You know, that's strength going on in the country, but
No,
he
see.
done 7 bullet guns.
If Carlton never attack so, Carlton might they don't
And I-
just anything.
If you look at him, you can see that he's starting to struggle a
He
little.
don't get back, he done.
Yep.
And
that's
American
it.
don't get displaced right now. Long the next one about they are displaced the American. American still a back they too further, but they displaced him right now too. So there's a back done now, yeah, son. So that's the strongest man they can. But if Carlton never do that, they
7
change.
bullet. I
More seven. At least 9.5 into this week. So we just said that you have to take the big one for the oil bullet. Yeah, so that,
But it was a phenomenal
Yeah,
ride
he-
by Carlton.
he rode well. He rode well.
He rode well. I think this was the coming out party for Carlton Robinson.
But they can't follow me come back, they get back.
2024.
Sorry.
Well,
No, I would have hold.
Yep.
I would have hold of that third.
wait, I'm gonna get him up and the space again like Kalusha.
Yeah.
Yeah. So guys, you know, look for the race on a present cyclist, top riders. Then the arrows and no one making a big cross country, especially with top foreigners as well. So don't want to make the arrows because the arrows are cast on a cross country. I think so. That's it, man. Last word, be said.
Palace, it was a good show tonight. Again, we want to give kudos to all our riders that went to Colombia and rode and represented very well. I will say this again. I hope that the tourist board writes a check to the Cycling Federation for
The president said the chairman here talk to the minister, man. I have to say.
and
Remember, you have to look for two ministers for help out in the Caribbean Championship too.
yep.
You can't just milk one sheep, no.
And then I would like to say a good show, a nice dissecting of the 2024 cross
Next week, the
country
last week before
championship.
cross country, we will dissect
Last
year's
year's
cross country,
final.
2025 cross country. We will dissect. That I know with the speed killed out, but and my Rockefeller race gone done. But I'm gonna make some observation too in respect to Belize that were there as well. 3 Belize were with them at the end in the 30s. Jaiven, Chav, Oscar Quiroz.
So we'll do that for next week.
Next Tuesday.
I would like to also say to our viewers and listeners that remember we have the Cycling Federation is trying to get the elite riders and some of the juniors to go out to do some training in the United States, and it's quite a cost. So if you can contribute, please do. And as usual, I want to say thanks to you two for allowing me to sit on the sofa with you all and go over this. Thanks to the president for calling in. And as I would say, I have to thank to Caleb for being our super technician. Thanks to my lovely wife Donna and my daughter Christina. And as I always say, love conquers hate all the time. We have to spread more love, and a sign of love is the cross.
Amen.
So,
Yeah.
all the best to you all, and all the best and safe rides to the women who will be riding on on Sunday, right? The 35th running of the women's cross country.
Yes, Joe?
Yeah. My last word is someone, just while we were dissecting and analyze the 24 cross countries, someone make a suggestion that the meet and greet should do on a whole Thursday. So I think that's something to be considered. I will have the director, manager, and owner who are in charge of the whole meet and greet, but whole Thursday sounds like a good idea.
After the parade and Joe?
Yeah, that sounds like a more good and better way to do it when all the cyclists after the parade. So take that into consideration. One other thing I like to say, Palace, is that I want to big up, congratulate all the cyclists that went to the Pan Am game, and I want to
Championship again.
championship, sorry. I want to again salute all of them, all right, including the coach, Kalman was there, Alu was there, all right, and the president. Salute and big up on yourself. You guys did great. So that needs to say again in the last word from myself. We have said a lot, Palace, things, and not only we have said a lot, but the president have called. And so my word remains the same, Palace, and this real talk show. We try to taste the word before we spit it out, and sometimes we spit it out. I know my character, so what need to regard, and what need to disregard. With that said, I want to give shout out to the entire Kayo crew. I was at a service and the pastor did preach, pal, and the pastor was man, he did a good service, and he recognized the real talk show. So I just want to give shout out to
Pastor Bana, I think I know.
to Pastor Bana and his congregation. With that said, Belize,
The man like go,
God loves you. All right.
the man like go spiritual now.
But we always spiritual. So God verse with tonight, pal. With that said, Belize, John 3:16. God loved the world so much that he gave his only son. And that's why I always end with that word. God loves you, Belize. The true verse.
I drive in scripture. Scripture is this quoting scripture is taken from Matthew 7, verse 7 and 8. Ask and it will be given to you, seek and you will find, knock and the door will open to you, and everyone who asks receive it. The one who seeks finds, and the one who knocks the door will be open. Matthew chapter 7, verses 7 and 8. Like to thank our sponsors, Marlon Castillo's Meat Shop, and in Finnegan Market, the best cuts in meats. You have your own fish for this Easter. You go tuna beef visit.
Definitely.
And like to thank KNL Bike Shop, KNL Bike Shop.
Definitely. I must say thanks to KNL. I got a nice riding jersey from KNL Bike Shop. Thanks, guys.
It's Laddie don't say Laddie say we want to sell this early. Don't even get this.
The man say I have it by next week.
Before we show.
Before the next,
Yeah, the man said before next week.
Tomorrow I know how the live streaming money they go. Much more get it now for how much they pay. I live
well, I don't know
streaming.
if you said that, but
You said that tomorrow?
He said that tomorrow
tomorrow,
they're
I know.
going to bring out something about
And then
live
before the
streaming.
show, you give me the
All right.
list.
so there we have it. We can't say much thanking the president the call make the very clear
Kaliman, I want to when you are going to come here, you have a good talk before this class, country. Kaliman, me and Kaliman have a good talk.
You need to talk to you and
Because me
Kalaman.
and Kalaman sit down.
Kalaman.
Kalaman, I don't see Kota Egypt, Bedrin. You want to try to play one double agent role for we again. You know, I don't say that already. I see Kota Egypt. And I talk because, as I talk because when I told the house white, because I got white hair in my hand. Me and Kalaman are going to talk, man. You want to try to play one double agent role for we again. And I know go with double agent role. Also, talk, Kalaman, I know go with double agent role. They say, okay, you got Billy's and per team where you for ride far. People tell me this, so tell you too. Only me want to tell you got sufficient Billy's and per team where for ride far. I don't want to hear when them boy now got it, them boy look at them want to win and things so. You have to come with a fire and you know, bring that to me. Come meet me at your big quarrel. They say, okay, good.
Alright.
Until next year.
We don't get another visit down here at Kalaman.
Caleb, done. Until next week, folks. Join us here again. We do this will be the Easter show.
Holy week.
Today, so we have to have some.
Now when you invite me, Father, one year.
We have got some
Meat.
Easter scriptures.
Yeah, man, that last scripture. That last scripture. That's easy.
Greater love than this at no man.
Then Jesus who laid down his life for his friend.
Until next week, folks, join us.
There's no other name given amongst man whereby
Man can be saved.
man can be saved. As Jesus paid the debt.
Until next week, guys, we're out.
Good night.